Ben from Snows here today, folks, with these portable dual 4-inch 12-volt fan. This kit comes with two mounted adjustable 4-inch fans. It runs off of a 12-volt power source and has this nice big adjustable mounting bracket that comes with it. So the kit comes with 3 parts, and there's also an instruction manual in the box. So you've got the fan with just over 2 meter cable and the switch attached here that has a cigarette plug on the end here. And then you get these 2 parts here. So a big clamp that allows you to attach it to wherever you like, and this little ball joint here. So a little bit of assembly required. So to start with, we undo this collar over the top of this little bracket or this little sort of housing here. And these are sort of got a rubbery feel to them. So this pushes into that spot there, clips in place. We can see that pivots around, and then we put this collar back over the top, and that allows us to tighten it down to stop it from moving around. Same deal on the bottom of the fan. So underneath the fan here, we've got this same collar. We undo that, push the bracket into that housing there. Before we do that, we want to put the collar back on. So put the collar over there. Don't make the same mistake I did. Push that on there and tighten it up. And that is the kit all set up. So we can see we've now got the fan. I've got the bracket. Well, it might look backwards depends on how you want to set it up. But overall, if we look at the dimensions now, it weighs about 600 grams, about 27 centimeters across this way, and sort of 20 odd centimeters in height here, depending on how you set it up. If you loosen these, you can actually make it lower, higher, however you like. So it's around about 20 centimeters. Each of these fans is about 8 centimeters across, and there's 2 of them in the kit, obviously there. So you can point these in any direction you like, up, down, or you can't quite go backwards, but they'll both point forwards, but in any direction you like. Now, there is a switch here, and it's an adjustable switch. So this wheel pivots around, push it all the way up to off. You can see it's off up here, and we pivot it down, it clicks on, and it'll go all the way around to max. On max, it draws around about 7 watts or thereabouts by my measurements. Now I'm going to plug it into a power source, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip it on the edge of the shelf here. So I'll grab the big clip, nice and easy to squish in. I'll put that on there, and I'm just going to pivot this up like this and tighten these brackets so that it's facing, we'll face it out this way, give it a spin around. Now these fans don't oscillate, they just stay in a fixed position wherever you want to point them, but that's all set up to use there now. Now I'll grab the cigarette plug, and I'm going to plug it into a 12-volt source here, and we can see the light goes on the switch here. So to flick these on, they're either both on or both off. You can't operate them separately. So I'll pull this down. You can see now the actual wheel here lights up blue as well. So we've got 2 bright lights, and we see those fans are just on low. When I measured this on another unit, it drew about 1 watt when it's on a low setting like this, and that's just a very little bit of air moving there. And I can spin this around right up to high, and there's a bit of a buzzing noise there, but I was quite impressed with how quiet they are, how much air that's actually moving around. So that's on full there now. I'd say about 7 to 8 watts that's going to be pulling at the moment, and we can put that in any different direction we like. I've got a technical device here, a bit of paper with some bits cut out of it, just to kind of show you how much it's moving. I'll spin that back down again to low. So that's the low setting there. So just a very little bit of air movement, and then we slowly wind it up to high. You can see reasonable amount of air movement. So quite a good solution if you want something, say maybe in the back of the car for the people sitting in the back. If you can clip this in the middle somewhere and have the fan on both people in the back. In a caravan, you can have it at the end of a table and have air being blown in 2 different directions. Even at a campsite, on the side of your table in a campsite, 2 people sitting there, they can both have their own fan. Quite an efficient option. A little bit bigger than, say, an individual fan, but you get that 2 sort of directional air. So I reckon they're a really good solution for air movement in a campsite or caravan, particularly in hot and humid environments. You can check these out online at snowies.com.au, where you find them at our lowest prices every day. If you do have any questions though, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for all of our latest and greatest information. We'll check out some other heating and cooling products like these ones down here.